Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome to the channel, you guys. The Lord gave me this really interesting word, right? I was watching a clip, you guys, and the Lord began to speak this word to me. It showed a honey badger being kind of like in a headlock, wrapped up a serpent, wrapped up a honey badger, and two I think it's jackals come and they was biting up the serpent. You think that they were biting up the serpent for the honey badger to be freed, right? Which was interesting, right? And the Lord dropped this, and the honey badger, when he done walk away, they beat up the snake, they complete the snake dead. A big python mash up, just destroy the python and walk away with the dead python, right? And the Lord gave me this word, and he said, they had you for a moment. It looked like they won the battle, that was it for you. They had you basically in a headlock position. They had you. When I mean they had you, and I speak to you guys who are new to the channel. Who is not new to the channel will know that a serpent is a two-tongued individual, is basically represent oppression, right? Or it says in Psalms 91 that he shall give us the ability to trample upon the backs of the snakes and the scorpion. To having snake, anytime you see snakes or serpent is always when certain things you don't know too. So it's lack of information. Serpent also represent enemies, by the way, right? Opposing enemies, right? So he said your opposing enemy, these two-tongued individuals, had you, and the color of the snake was black and white, and the Lord spoke to me about those colors specifically. He said you will no longer, your reason for being in the public eye will no longer be for a sad reason. It will no longer be for a sad reason. Some of you, all the Lord say, when you do travel or when you do go out, it's always to defend something, is always to block something, is always to fight against something, is always going for a sad reason, says the Most High God. He said this will no longer be. He said because the enemy that once used to have you in a headlock and holding you back, basically because a serpent, it restricts basically you from, restricts is basically hold you back, right? He said that help is coming. This was big opposition. It was a big snake. He said this was big opposition, and he said, don't worry, help is coming to help you slay that serpent, and you are going to come back with the serpent. Yes, Holy One, with the serpent in your hand. He said, just like David, when David slew Goliath and come back with Goliath's head in his hand, he said, you are going to be just like David, holding up your serpent in its hand, right? What does that mean? He said, listen, when the honey badger went away with the serpent, excuse me, guys, when the honey badger went away with the serpent in its hand, the Lord said, all those things that they were holding you back, that you were going after, that they were holding you back from accomplishing and achieving, that was always be a sad reason. You had to defend something, you had to do something, you had to do this or whatever, and you're not getting through, you're not prospering. He says because of opposing spirit. But the Lord say, you are going to get help to kill this opposing spirit. And what was your reason for now being in public is always a sad reason, always to clear up things, always to fix this, always to do this. He said that will no longer be the case, because you are going to come back with the serpent in your hand. What does that mean? The dead serpent in your hand. You are going to accomplish all those things that you have been going and seeking for, and you used to be restricted or wherever it is. He said it wasn't just restriction, it was opposition from the enemy. And he said because it was opposition, opposing your position in the kingdom, opposing your position when the Lord said the earth belongs to you and the fullness thereof and those that dwell. they're in. That means everything belongs to his children. It was opposition against your position as a kingdom person, as a kingdom child that have the rulership over the earth resources. It was opposing that. He said, now, he said, you are going to come back with the serpent's head in your hand, meaning you are going to achieve those things that you have been seeking for, but was getting opposed against. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? Your reason for going out will no longer be a sad reason because of opposition. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. There is great messages on this channel. He said help is coming to help you kill that snake. It's too much for you and help is coming. Some of you all don't know it's many that come up against one because they cannot take down you by themselves. Many come, but he said don't worry. Help is coming to help you kill that serpent, that opposing spirit, that restricting spirit that is holding you back from getting all that the Lord said belongs to you. Stay blessed, stay strong. Bye, guys. Thank you, Lord.